Alright, there's our money. Nice 72,000 there. We'll just go ahead and spend it all. I assume then the point of this big rock here that costs 100,000, we would take that 72,000 and combine it with like some farms and maybe a village. We get some extra money coming in. So you would ideally save up another, say, 30,000 by round, I guess by round 80. That's not impossible to do if you do it correctly. It seems pretty hard to do that right, but I think once you get it down, probably just, you know, trial and error. And then you would just get this done by round 100, and then you would use that money against the BAD. Otherwise, I would think this is only really usable in free play. I don't know. Maybe something happens if you get rid of this big rock that I don't know yet. Maybe this fills in with water or something like that. And you can use more water towers. I don't know. Something of that nature. Thought we might have a little left over for Silas, but that's alright. Kind of forgot stuff on hard costs a little bit more money. I mean, we did just have enough to get all the tier 5s, so alright. Did everybody leave the chat? I'm not sure. They might be lurking. I'm still here. Oh, I didn't leave yet. My brain's already going kind of wild. Just a little bit thinking about how we're going to do this in Impoppable and Chimps. And I think it's good. I think it's going wild in a good way. Because again, if we keep using Silas and just keep this same strategy going, obviously in Impoppable, stuff does cost more money. So it's possible we could get set back a certain amount just because of the sheer cost of upgrades. But we're not using any kind of extra income or anything like that. So this should work out during Chimps just fine. I would just say maybe we need something to hit the BAD and kill it, because I'm not sure these guys can do that by themselves. So that would be it. But we do have plenty of money to invest into something by that point. So really, I don't think we're going to have a problem during those rounds. I don't think we're going to get there today, just because we don't have enough time. But once we do get there next week, pretty sure we can just knock out Chimps and Impoppable quite easily with these guys. It's just going to be about managing those little micro cost adjustments that may or may not screw us a little bit.
My power is frostbite. Silas says, breeze. I knew it.
Got about, I think, 2 more games left in us. Got about 45 minutes left. A little bit over 45 minutes. We should be able to get through 2 more games with that.
My power frostbite. What is needed? Scintillating. Feel the bitter cold. My power is
There we go. A little bit of time there, but we got through that. No problem. No problem at all. See any monkey knowledge points? Don't think so. I would have noticed if we leveled up. Alright, I guess let's go ahead and just move on to the next couple of hard metals. Let's get through the top row first, so let's hit up magic monkeys. And let me go ahead and switch heroes. I don't think Silas is going to help too much with magic monkeys only. We could do like an Etienne run. As weird as that might sound. You'd expect maybe like a Dora or a Zeely. Or Sai even. But let's go ahead and do Etienne. Because we can buy him from the get-go. We can, you know, afford to buy these first couple of rocks here. And Etienne will allow us to pop purple balloons as we need to. And give global camo. So, you know, if we use a druid, an alchemist, or even a super monkey, Etienne is going to help out quite a bit with that. We'll chill out for a little bit. We'll wait for this to get mined out. We'll wait until we can get this one out. We could use a... I don't think we could put an alchemist on Etienne. I don't think he can get buffed like that. So let's just try a druid. You know, keep it simple. We'll try a top path druid, because I feel like I never do top path. I always do middle path. We already know middle path is going to work out just fine. So we'll try a top path and see how that works out for us. Okay, I think we're just gonna have to wait till the end of this round first rock there, I think. Yeah, there we go. Get that going while we set up our druid.
Drone tower.
We'll go ahead and put you right there. Glad you're not ruining your mood by responding to this. I mean, I don't really mind. I've had plenty of friends that were in the same boat as you back in high school, so I'm a little used to that kind of mindset, you know what I mean? Again, I'm not really qualified to speak on the situation. Again, if you just want to chill out, talk during the stream, that's totally cool. I don't mind at all. What do I think about Corvus? I've been maining him for a while, but I think his damage is kind of low, even with his spells. I like Corvus. I think some people are a little split on him because of how much you have to, you know, do different spells and, you know, how contextual he is, kind of. But I like him. I like him quite a bit. I definitely like him more than I like Geraldo. I think Geraldo might be my least favorite hero. Geraldo just seems way too micro-heavy for me. He, like, changes the entire mechanic of cash. He, like, centers it around his own self and his store. Which I respect the idea, but it's just not my thing. So, I just don't really like him all that much. I usually use Corvus with other monkeys, though, so I'm not relying on just him and my own skill to micro his spells. Maybe that's why I like him a bit more. I don't know. Alright, let's get this third rock out of here.
Yeah.
The round 40 rock, as it's been renamed. Get that out of there. We should be able to buy ball lightning before that's done. By the end of the game, we should be able to buy Super Storm pretty easily.
Tracking MOAB. Swarm decoy. Adieu.
There we go. That should keep us afloat for a while. Once this rock is done here, we got our round 50 rock as we've deemed it. We're gonna need 25,000. We've got to save up another 6,000 roughly. Like 5 rounds. Oh, 3 rounds, sorry. We should be able to get that. Looks like we're getting money pretty handedly over here, so we should be able to get that. Just about everything is covered here. Don't need much help, if any at all.
Hey,
Maybe if Etienne could level up so we could use his UCAV against a BFB or something like that. That'd be cool. I think we're gonna have to wait another couple rounds though for that. Just fine.
oui.
Alright, so how much are we looking to save once we get rid of this rock? We need 50,000. So we only need,
Tracking MOAB.
yeah, 13,000, okay. It's not bad at all, we're almost there.
Adieu.
We'll be totally fine. You look like a face I've seen a lot. Actually, I get that sometimes. People tell me I look like other people somewhat often.
Tracking MOAB.
Sorry if that sounds racist. No, no, that's not racist. No, no, I get that sometimes. Just have one of those faces, I guess.
Adieu.
Alright, now this was the round 70 rock. Pretty sure we called it.
Adieu.
It looks like we're gonna get this done before round 60. Even nicer. So we'll have a good maybe 12 rounds to use Superstorm. Or Monarch of Storms. Did they rename that? That didn't used to be called that. It used to be called Superstorm, didn't it?
Stop.
Am I crazy? I don't know, maybe I just don't know the name of it. Could have sworn that was named Superstorm before though.
Eyes
I don't know, it
Stop.
might be wrong about that.
How it stop.
Alright, just gotta survive another 10 rounds to set up, which I think we can do. Again, we can use our UCAV if we need to.
Hey. Ooh.
I think we've got it handled though.
Tracking BFB.
Let's see if we can get through this without using any abilities.
Adieu.
Oh yeah, easy enough. Easy enough.
Tracking MOAB. How it stop. Eyes on that exit.
Alright, that was that was a little too close.
Adieu.
Did not expect that many to leak there. That was a little close.
Objective, c'est bon. Soir decoy.
I think we still got it though. We can start pouring some money into Etienne to buff him.
Oui.
Yeah, there we go. Awesome. 5 more rounds.
Oui. Tracking MOAB.
Might get a little tricky here. Didn't expect all this difficulty spike out of nowhere. We still got it though. Oh! Oh, never mind. Never mind. I'm gonna go ahead and just use the money, because, I mean, we have some extra cash to spare.
Objective.
So let's go ahead and use that there. Just hit him with the ability. Yeah, there we go.
C'est beau.
3 more rounds. Can we get through 3 more rounds? I think so, because I think I remember round 64 maybe being a bit harder than the rest of them.
Tracking.
Yeah.
Tracking. BFB.
Okay.
Adieu. Weapons hot. Swarm deployed. Adieu.
It was never Superstorm. You're having a Mandela effect. False memories. It was always Monarch of Storms. Really? Huh. Weird. I do that sometimes.
How it stopped.
Honestly, there's probably been plenty of times on stream where I call something a certain name, but it's just clearly not that name. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but there's probably been some instance of that sometime. I remember one time there's an album that I liked from a band, and I thought it came out in like 2020. No, sorry, I thought it came out in like 2016. For the longest time, I just believed it came out in 2016, but it came out in 2020.
Tracking. MOAB.
And for some reason, I just didn't know. And I was like, what? Like, what? What do you mean?
Tracking.
I totally thought this was a 2016 thing. Everyone was like, no, you're just kind of stupid. And I was like, oh, okay. Good to know.
Adieu.
Right, we should be out of here.
Adieu.
Fortunately, had to spend a little bit of my money, but we're gonna get a good chunk of that back. And hopefully we shouldn't have to do that again. We won't be forced to switch off of the ice monkeys anymore. You can just use those
BFB.
for the rest of the games now. I do love my ice monkeys. It should get me through the rest of today and the rest of next week once we get rid of
Tracking.
the rest of the medals on this map.
Adieu.
Oh, you just gaslighted me. It was Superstorm, but they just changed it. Yeah, see? Come on now. Trying to make me look dumb. I believed you, too. I didn't even look it up.
Adieu.
I knew it. Other people are gonna watch this later and be like, yeah, it was Superstorm. What's he talking about?
Yeah.
I knew it, man. Knew it.
Systems check. C'est beau. Drone power. Tracking. BFB. Adieu.
It's kind of crazy how powerful Etienne gets for no reason for his last, like, 4 levels. Up until then, he kind of, like, struggles the entire time, and then all of a sudden he just can pop mobs no problem. He can do, like, 2 different paths at the same time. Like, what the heck? When did that come from? And then he gets this thing at round 20, or level 20.
BFB.
You couldn't have shared some of that power during, like, round 10 or something like that, or level 10? Excuse me?
COMG.
Like, that was all just him right there. I used his abilities and he took that thing out, no problem. That was all him. Crazy. Crazy.
Sleek and sharp.
Alright. I'm thinking we have time for one more, maybe two, but I'm thinking this is gonna be the last one for today. And you know what? We're gonna do the exact same thing we've been doing.
Sleek.
So Silas, we're gonna save up for this rock here. We're gonna save up for this rock after. And we're just gonna go from there. Easy work, easy work. It's weird to think that a single game might take a half an hour, but these hard games tend to last a little bit longer than I expect every time. There's a short, YouTube short a long time ago that said, "Did you know that Adora's skin came out with a glitch where her animation reset every 34 frames? If you want more, search Adora Rule 34." Yeah, no. No, if you're falling for that, then I don't know what to tell you. I can't save you.
Nice and
If
cold.
you're falling for R34 jokes, then this might not be cut out for the internet. I'm sorry to say. Hate to be the judge, the arbiter. It's just gotta be common knowledge at this point. Oldest trick in the book? Exactly, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Alright, let's start setting this up. We might be able to get another one set up
Bitter cold.
in tier 2 by the time this rock gets destroyed. I do this correctly. Come on, give me another 100. Here we go.
Feel the bitter cold.
Yeah, there we go. Alright. Save up for the 10,000. Because we can. Mob isn't quite here yet, so we're good to go. It seems like if you have the right kind of build, you could probably get rid of this $10,000 rock before round 30, which is a little crazy. We're not quite there yet. I can see that being a possibility for sure, for sure. For sure.